Hey guys, welcome back to another speed build, and today we're continuing on the series with building homes for our grown up occult baby challenge children. And if you don't know what I'm talking about, the occult baby challenge is basically a challenge, gameplay, let's play challenge of you just having babies with different occults, and there's skills they have to get up and such things. If you're interested in it, go check out the playlist on my channel, and in those videos there is a link to the challenge rules if you're interested. But Holly is the daughter of Father Winter and our sim Vera. So in said challenge, she has to get, in order for her to age up, she has to get her handiness skill up to level 10. I can't remember where it's at currently right now since she is still a teenager. I was just dying to build her home, so I did a little bit earlier than normal. But she has to get it up to level 10, and so don't worry, I put that little thing somewhere in the home. But I also found that she does like to sing. She was singing about Winterfest, which of course makes sense, but I didn't tell her to do that. She did that autonomously, so I decided to go ahead and put a little microphone in her home. I would also imagine our girl to want to have kids. So you'll see that later on. But I downloaded a mod that I realized I thought I had, but this whole time I didn't have at all. And it just basically tells me if my Sims want to have a baby or not. So yeah, that's kind of helpful for things like this. But regardless, she is very helpful with her twin siblings that are younger than her, those being the ghost babies Helena and Casper. I'm not going to go too much into detail with those just because this house is about Holly. And then also her younger sister, Sally, who is the daughter of the tragic clown. And Sally's actually older than the twins, the second set of twins. So, yeah, we had a first set before if you guys don't know what I'm talking about. So, yeah. But anyways, I would imagine her wanting kids. She was very helpful, went out of her way to do it. Like, I would tell her to do stuff, of course, but she would go above and beyond. And I left this little shelf out here empty so she can put her little like crafts and stuff she makes from the handiness skill on the woodworking table there, so she has a place to display it. So yeah, but I think I can't remember what number she is. So we had Indigo, which was an alien, Maeve, vampire, Aster, no, it was Sterling, fairy, Aster, flower bunny, Claude and Claudine, and I'm gonna count them as one. Like, so whatever number I tell you guys she is, she's actually one above that because we had twins, but for the purposes of counting all the occults, I'm gonna count the twins as one. So Claude and Claudine, and then Holly. So she's like baby number 6/7 out of all the babies we've had. So yeah, she I feel like kind of in the middle. I don't know. At least for now, she seems like she's in the middle. I mean, in the household currently, she is the oldest, but like out of all of them, yeah. So she has a really good relationship with Claude, he was a vampire, or not a vampire, he was a werewolf. So yeah, but they had a really good relationship and they had some sentiments and whatnot. Holly seems very reasonable, very logical, down to earth, very sweet, very kind, but she is a teenager, so of course she has her moments. She is just very like lighthearted, fun to be around. Like, Holly Jolly. She's literally like a Holly Jolly Christmas, basically. I I said this when in gameplay when I was recording, that if I would have had twins, then I would have had one be like the typical Holly Jolly Christmas and the other one been more of a dark Christmas, maybe more traditional pagan type of Christmas versus not pagan Christmas, but pagan Yule, which is a whole thing if you guys don't have any like knowledge about it. It's a whole thing. But anyways, or like a Krampus or Krampus, however you want to pronounce it, version. Because I saw another simmer do it, and I thought that was a really cool idea. But I only had the one, and I was just kind of letting her pick it, like kind of pick if she wanted to be more dark or more jolly. And she ended up being more jolly, which is perfectly okay. But it would have been cool to do a little Krampus thing, I'm not gonna lie, because it is like my favorite Christmas movie of all time is Krampus, currently, anyways, until they come out with something better or something similar. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of the holidays. And I don't really like Christmas movies that much just because it's like the same five ones over and over again, and they all have the same like plot and storyline. So I liked that they came out with like a horror movie for Christmas. I love horror movies, and it was right up my alley. So I love it. Me and my family watch it all the time. But another one I will say I do really like Christmas wise is like some of the older ones and like cartoon ones, like Frosty the Snowman, all time favorite probably. Been my favorite like since I was a kid for sure. And like Christmas Story isn't too bad, but it's more so like I'm burnt out on it because for years that is the only thing I watched. Mostly at my dad's house anyways. That was the only like Christmas movie. It was crazy, dude. One time I made them watch Krampus with me, or Krampus, however you want to pronounce it, and they were not a fan. They turned it off. So, or I don't think they turned it off. I just think more so like at some point we just kind of decided to stop watching it because nobody was paying attention, so we turned it off type thing. So it was like one of those things. But yeah. So yeah, it was a little disappointing, but it's like one of my favorites. I think it's so cool. But enough about Krampus and let's talk about Holly. Um so far Holly has witnessed, literally at Holly's birthday party in one of my gameplay videos, Holly's dad right in front of her while Holly is trying to talk to her dad. Because I was like, you know what, you should have a relationship with your dad. Just because he's not here 24/7 doesn't mean you shouldn't have a relationship if you want one with your father, right? I was doing that healthy parenting, whatever stuff. And I shouldn't have. I shouldn't have. I should have expected him to be a deadbeat. Because, and I think it's because Vera hurt his feelings or something, or embarrassed him by telling him no to proposal. But he was literally flirting with Holly's older sister, Sterling, who had literally just aged up and moved out at that time. Like, episode or two before, I believe. And literally was flirting with her while Holly is trying to like get her dad's attention and talk to him. And I was like, dude, hello. Not only is Sterling barely legal, you old musty dusty man, but in front of your daughter at your daughter's birthday party. It was literally his daughter's birthday party. I was like, you are sick. Sick and twisted. Sick and twisted. That man was sick. And while I still invite him, he is a disgrace. A disgrace. He will be next up to unalive in the challenge. Because also, listen here. This man also not only did that, but the next time it was another Sims birthday party, which I can't remember whose exactly, he came and flirted with the tragic clown. Who we had just, I remember either just had the tragic clown's baby or we were pregnant with the tragic clown's baby. And literally was flirting with the tragic clown out by the kids' hopscotch area, yet again in front of Holly. This man is sick and twisted. Do that on your own time, sir. It was bad. So I think I've just made up my mind right here and right now that he will be the next Sim we unalive in the challenge. Yes, so we do partake in that in the challenge from time to time. I believe so I accidentally deleted Caleb and Lilith Vitor, which was Maeve's mom, which was Maeve's dad and aunt. And then we unalived Indigo's mom, the flower bunny, which was Aster's dad. I believe it was a male under the suit, if I remember correctly. We unalived Valerian, which was Sterling. Sterling was a fairy, her dad. And I think that's all. Oh yeah, and then I accidentally deleted the ghost baby, like the the twins' dad, I accidentally deleted him too on accident because I was like just randomly going through and cleaning out a bunch of Sims. So yeah, there's that. There's that. For a while there, I thought we were gonna unalive Braun, but who knows? Anyways, I'm gonna go on my little rant. Thank you guys so much for watching. Let me know what you guys thought of this build and everything like that. Go check out the gameplay that I had mentioned earlier in this video if you haven't already. Hit that like, comment, and subscribe button also if you haven't already. As of this recording, we are at 17 subscribers, and I would love, love, love to get to 20, so let's make that happen, please. Also, share with your friends and family if you haven't. What else? Oh yeah, go follow me on Instagram and TikTok if you haven't already. The links are in my bio and in the description down below. I'm very interactive and active with you guys on Instagram, and I post a lot of stuff on both Instagram and TikTok. I can't or don't post on YouTube, and I will see you all very, very shortly with another video. Bye!